Hello everyone, we hope you're well. Now today we thought we'd have a tuna pasta bake. It's in this book. Now, that book. Now I don't know why we've not done this before, but we've got some pasta and bits and bobs and we thought, well, we'll use it for this. Now I'll tell you what it says in the book. It says 300 grams or 10.5 ounce of leftover cooked pasta. Now we had got the pasta, so Wendy's actually cooked that. So, and it gives you a bit of a choice there. You've got the penne or the macaroni, and it says 250 grams or 9 ounce of passata. Now 250 grams of passata is only half the container, so really, I mean, this is called budget cooking, but really this is a meal for two, but we ought to be making two, because then you're left with half the container, so we'll have to have it again soon. Now, right, then we've got half of a 400 gram can of chopped tomatoes. Now that's half a can there, so again we've got half a can. It should have been a meal for four, I think, but it's a meal for two. I've said again, so we're going to have this again. It's the only way. Now we've got 3.5 grams, which is 2.5 tablespoons of cream cheese. You can see the cream cheese when you just put that straight in, because we're not going to mess about. We want this tea. We've got a 1 times 145 gram or 5 ounce can of tuna. And you can see that when you took the lid off there.
Don't seem a lot though, does it?
It doesn't look a lot. Mind you, it looks like the can's half empty, doesn't it? I don't know. Anyway, we're doing as it says. Half a tablespoon of runny honey, which the runny honey is a bit hidden behind the salt and pepper, but it is there. Half a teaspoon of dried chilli, which we're not putting in. We've decided we're not having that, so that's there as well. Now I shall, in the description, I shall put what's on here, but this is what we're doing as well. So we've got 30 grams or 1 ounce of chopped fresh basil leaves. We've got those, and there's a little bit extra for garnish. We've got to one side. Now 50 grams or half a cup of grated cheddar cheese. We've got half a cup there. Wendy's got it covered up. Because we'd got that, you see.
This
so
is the only what we've got now. We've got no more cheese. No.
Right.
We've done 4.
Life's getting tough, isn't it? It says half a teaspoon of salt, a 1/4 teaspoon freshly ground pepper, and 50 grams, which is 2 ounces of mozzarella, torn or grated, shredded, but we've got it in a bag somewhere.
Well, it does.
Oh, it's here.
Yeah,
it
says half of that, don't it?
It says 50 grams,
50
2
grams.
ounces.
We're just going to put.
Just pouring that lump in.
That lump in.
I'm just telling you what it says.
It'll be tasty, won't it?
Well, it'll be lovely, and it does serve too. But Wendy is also going to put some of that on the top, because we like that.
Yeah.
So I shall put down what it says here, and then you can just do as you like we are. Now we're doing this in the Cosori Turbo Tower Pro. So we'll get this ready now, and I'll change camera angle so when you can get started, and I'll bring you back. Right, now just before we start, this is the new Cosori Turbo Tower Pro. Now it's not switched on yet because I don't leave them plugged in, do I? But it's difficult to get in the shot, so what do you think to this for a shot look? If it works alright, but as you see, it's one on top of the other. It seems a very good machine, it really does. Come on, let's go back up. Come on, let's make the most of this shot. There we go. Right, come on, let's stop fooling around and get started. Right, now first of all, Wendy's got the pasta in there, and we forgot to put it in cold water, and it's stuck together again. She's parted it, we keep forgetting.
Well, it's not too bad.
It's not too bad. So what we're going to do, we're going to mix this now. I'll perhaps play a little bit of music, because I've already told you what we're doing. So let's carry on. Right, that was easy, wasn't it, hey? Now, put it into your... Well, we're using this glass one because it fits in the air fryer. So whatever you're using, just check first, because
yeah, I wanted to use an
we
enamel.
nearly used the enamel and then we found it wouldn't quite
in.
fit in, which is a shame.
Oh well,
but this
next
one
time.
does. So we'll be able to see what it's like. So
yeah,
I mean, this is simple enough. We'll just
I'll
tip
try
it in
and
here.
do it. Woo.
We'll tip it in here and hopefully it's going to be about the right size.
That's it.
It is for two. Right, let's get this in and get it flattened down a bit. Right, now hopefully it should look like that. Actually, it looks quite good in the glass dish. I think that's a good choice anyway. But that's what we've got at the minute. Getting hungry, come on, this is a quick dinner. Right, all we've got to do now is put the shredded or whatever mozzarella you've got on there. But we're having tomatoes on as well because I've just picked these out of the greenhouse and they are very nice. You want them with your dinner, don't you? Well, I've just had a couple of these tomatoes, they're so nice. Why are the garden tomatoes so nice? They're not this tasty when we're going from the supermarket. Anyway, come on, we've got to get this on next. I just couldn't leave the tomatoes alone. Right, Wendy's just slicing this up. And they always look to me like a hard-boiled egg. Is it just me? Can't be. But I'm just going to spread that on top so it'll just melt all over. And you can go by the weights or just do as you like we are.
Because you can't use this again.
No,
well,
of course you can't.
We can't because we've got other plans. So
we'll just spread it out.
That's how it goes.
And then we'll get it in the air fryer. We hope it does fit. Right, and I brought you back because you can see it's got a bottom element on this machine as well as the top. Now we're going to put that in there. You see that? God, it looks lovely, doesn't it? It does. Right, now that's in there. It's ever so hard to film this machine, look, because you put that in there, the controls are right at the top. It's only a filming thing. Right. What I will do, I'll give you a price while we're at it. Now I've put 24 pence in there, look, you see, because that's what we're on at the moment. So let's get this attached and get it plugged in and switched on. Oh, and you can't see it. That is a shame, isn't it? Let's get this machine. I wonder if I can actually move you a little bit, look, so you can see it. How's that? Do you want to see that? That might be a good idea, Graham. We're not sure. Right, we're on. Get it switched on. We're in. You've got 1 and 2 there. We want number 2. And we want air fry. And we want 170. So, number 2, down. My finger's in the way, look. 170, 15 minutes. Now, apparently, this is all it takes to get it red hot. Well, we shall see, won't we? Right, off we go. So easy, so quiet. And while it's running at this temperature, I shall give you a decibel reading as well. We might as well, haven't we? We've got the kit. Right, now I've brought you back because we've got the little decibel meter out, look. Can you see? It's usually about, is it 35, 39 in here? And that's reading about 59, look. And it goes up when I talk, obviously, but it's about 59. So, I mean, you can hear that yourself. I know you're on the microphone, probably makes it louder, but it's not particularly loud, is it? Let's see what wattage we're running at. 1800, just over. And we're on the first minute. 2 minutes, actually. Right, we'll leave it at that for a moment. The other thing I was going to mention, Wendy said this is a good meal because the idea is we're doing that in the bottom and we were going to do we've got some garlic bread to go in the top, and you know, it's perfect for that. I could have set it all up and showed you and everything, and I said to Wendy, now this is being silly, isn't it, because when we've done the tuna pasta bake, it really needs to sit for about 5 minutes before you eat it. So what we'll do, I'll do the bread in the bottom one, won't I? It's so obvious. Why warm another one up? That was a bit silly there. Which only just realised. If that makes any sense to you anyway. But you'll see as we go along. Right, I'll bring you back in 12 minutes. We'll check the temperature. Right, now this is something I hadn't really thought about. Now if you can see the gauge down there, look, those numbers have changed. We're only on 24 watts now because it's up to its maximum temperature, which we set at 170. Now, that's on the bottom one, which is a little bit out of view, isn't it? But what I'm going to show you, the bottom one, you can hear it, it's full on, and it's been running for 4.5 minutes now. Now look, if I remove that top basket, it doesn't stop, obviously. That's what you'd expect from Cosori. But what might surprise you, that's cool on there. Look, I've got my hand on that. It's not really warm. Wow. Now that might come as a bit of a surprise, because I know on the twin fry people talk about leakage from one side to the other, but that's cold in there. I just thought I'd show you that because I keep being impressed by this machine. I just can't help it. Right, now you might think I've got fingers of asbestos, but I haven't. Let's have a look what that reads. That is aiming on that second tray. Look, that's reading 28. Let's have a look what it reads in here when I take this out. It's even cooler in there than it is on the front of the drawer. Look, you can see that for yourself. Say 30, look. And only 24 in there. I bet you're as surprised as I am. Let's try the side, if I can. Let's try and bring you around here a little. Let me aim it on the sides. First of all, the bottom. That's reading 29 or 30, look. And the top one, 24, same as the inside. Well, that is a surprise, isn't it? Now, if you wondered what that bang and a crash was, the same as I did, it was Wendy, look, ripping off a bag so she can put some beans in, because we're not going to eat those today with this meal. She can't be quiet. 5 minutes.
No, I thought
the roof. I know you do, but I thought the roof were falling in. I nearly panicked then.
In the freezer they go.
Right, they're going in the freezer for a slightly later date. Can you see what we're reading at the minute? Look, 1,372 watts. We've been on 8 minutes. 8 minutes. This is going to be red hot in here now, isn't it? After 8 minutes. Eh? No, just as cool as it was. There we go. What more can you say about that? Right, now I think I've shown you this before, but look, you can see the gauge. Let's turn it on. If I can get this to shine inside there where the heat comes out. Oh, I've missed now, look. There we go. Can you see what that says? That's only 35, 38. It's surprising. And there you go, it cost 4p so much. So far, 4p, look, and we're on nearly 10 minutes. 5 minutes to go. Right, now you can see that's bubbling. I can see that that's going to be really hot there, but let's just check the temperature and see what it says. I could have done with being well, a little higher than that, but it's bubbling like a madman at the side. Look at that. But it's not quite the same temperature in the middle. Ah, look, that's dropped down. So I tell you what, look, oh sorry, I've got the light in there. I don't care what the book says. I want it nice and warm in the centre. So I'm now, if I do that at the edge again, let me show you again, look, that's perfect temperature. But to me, I want that temperature in the middle. Oh, it's all stuck up on there, look. Let's put that down. I'm putting this back in for another 5 minutes. Let's move the camera so you can see. Right, move that away so you can see. We'll get this back in for another 5 minutes. Right, I think you can you see the dial? You've seen it anyway, look. Right, I've set the machine up for another 5 minutes. I'm not quite sure if you can see or not, but off we go, look. Now, this has been running for, well, it says 16.5 minutes now by the time I've messed about. But let's remove that. Look. Oh, that's warm now. It's not hot. It's warm. Yes, I'd say that's a little warmer than the sides, but you still put your hand on it. Wow, that is a surprise. But anyway, I've given it another 5 minutes. That might be a little bit too much, but we'll see. At the minute, it's cost me 6p. Oh, you can't see the meter now. Right, I'll bring you back in a few minutes. Right, I brought you back now. I did give it another 5 minutes, and I think you would have been fine, but that's up to a more even temperature now. I'm happier.
Looks nice.
It looks lovely, look. And I think it would have been okay as it was, but let's lift this out now. There we go. Right. Now, what we've got with this, can you see this tray at the side? Oh, you can't quite see. I've not moved the camera enough.
To move it.
It's all right, don't worry. You'll see it in a minute. Look, it's got its own little tray, look. And that grabber fits on it perfect. So all I'll do, I'll just pop that in now for about 5 minutes and we'll be ready. While that just sits there relaxing. Right, there we go, look. Now I'll put that in for 5 minutes. Perfect. Will it stand on there? Only just. Let's get that tray back in.
Oh, I've got 3 and you've got 2.
Yeah, I'm happy with that. I'm not crazy with this stuff. It's all right. Right, you can see it's done that perfectly. That was 5 minutes. I'll tell you what, let me give you a price. We can unplug this now. Now what it is, there you go. You're not going to be in such a mad rush with this dinner because it stays warm for ages. That's actually cost 10p, look. And you can see it was on 26.5 minutes and it cost 10p.
It's a perfect dinner for a student.
Yeah, I saw that somewhere, but it's all right. Wendy's just making making a racket in the background again. I'm going to kill her now.
I didn't put my garnish on.
You better get your garnish on quick because. Well, that's
just show it.
Oh, what a waste of time that was, huh? I'm trying to give you important information here. She's fooling about, look. Now, look. You can see it changes. The ice was 1833. That's just using the bottom one. And I put 24p in. Cost 10p. Perfect. Yeah, right, now.
It's a good student one. If they get an air fryer and
they live on this stuff,
like
don't
they? That's what they live on, isn't
How
it?
rubbish that looks.
Well, I've got Mardy, haven't I?
Well, that's because I keep telling you to shut up. She's so blooming noisy. It's like living with Selwyn Frog, it crashing about. You remember Selwyn Frog?
Things have to get done.
Right, come on. Let's get this dished up. Right, let's get this dished up. Let's see what it looks like when Wendy slops it onto the plate. Oh dear.
You've got it on you today.
God dear. She interrupts me, mate, when I'm filming.
I have to get things done.
I think I'm David Bailey.
If I don't do it, who will do it?
Oh, that looks lovely, look. Hey, look at that.
Is that yours?
It does look nice. Oh, I don't care because it's all going to get mixed up when I eat it. Right, we can taste this in front of you. Come on, let's get to our dining table. I want to eat my dinner. Now, I've got to tell you, It's not dark in here, but we need some light. And a company has sent me this lamp, look, because it's a little dark in here. And when we do any unboxing or anything, you can hardly see. So I think you'll notice a difference. I've done some unboxing actually, because I've only just got this fitted up. But, mate, look at this. Cover your eyes. It's like the sun. Right, let's try this meal now. And you can hear this with the background of the pump, because we've got the door open.
And the rain.
It's been pouring down with rain, and it's lovely out there now. The air smells really fresh. Now let's see what this tastes like. I'm sure you don't want to see me eating it, but we will do this for you. That's all right. Now, the first impressions of that meal, I don't know whether we actually showed you, look, but our first impressions of that meal, that's all right. And we were worried there weren't enough tuna in it, but I've got some straight away. Right, leave me in peace and let me get my dinner. And I'll come back to you. No, there's no need. If you've enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe. I think you ought to give this a go. You probably have already. Come on.
It's a quick one, isn't it?
It's a quick meal. That was very quick. Right, look after yourselves. We'll see you soon. Bye. One other thing. That new tower from Cosori, that is a good machine. Definitely.
You got really excited, didn't you, when I said, come on, we're going to have a quickie now.
Yeah.
I meant the dinner.
Very quick dinner. Look after yourselves. We'll see you soon. Bye.